This is your weekly market update for the greater Portland, Maine area. These are closed sales in the last 7 days, median numbers. Days on market went up to 14 days this past week. So looking at about 2 weeks on the market, the list to sale ratio still at 100%. And the median close price came down a little bit to $505,000. Your average 30-year fixed interest rate came down as well to 6.19%. And of course, US inflation, new numbers came in, ticked up a little bit to 3%. Three things I want to talk about today. First off, the inflation report, then how that relates to interest rates, and then this looming government shutdown. So inflation, yes, it's at 3. Yes, the target is 2, but it actually was good news this past week because we expected it to go up even more than it did. So when the numbers came in a little bit lower, the stock market liked that. The overall reaction was this is not great, but it's good. We are still definitely expecting to see rates get cut by the Fed at the end of this week, and the government shutdown. So we're still glacially moving along through this process. The hard part is that we've already had obviously a lot of programs affected, but we are definitely starting to see this hit close to home for a lot of Americans. You got military funding is cut. You've got SNAP program is going to lose funding. You've got federal employees that are not being paid. So there is a lot of people in the United States that this is becoming more and more real for as we push forward. I think the pressure on both sides of the aisle is just going to increase to figure this out and what does it need to look like. But in the meantime, when you pull the US government's money out of the US economy, it is a lot of money and it's a lot of activity. So I don't know how long the US economy can sustain not having federal money in there. As a buyer, as a seller, I would just say continue being ready, continue getting your things in line. And if you feel like you can make a move right now with everything going on, do it. And if you feel like you can't quite do it yet, just be ready. Because when one or two or three of these dominoes fall over in the US economy or fall into place, it's really going to open up a lot of fiscal freedom. And when that happens, I feel like it's going to directly impact the real estate market. I hope that was helpful. Have a great week. Talk to you soon.